How to add SEO product tags in Shopify. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can add SEO, search engine optimized tags in your Shopify store. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing you need to do is understand what SEO basically means. And SEO basically means having search engine optimization. So search engine optimization is basically when I go onto Google and I search for black t-shirt in Canada. So when I search for these terms, I'm going to get like a bunch of different results, and these are going to be based on the search engine results. So depending on what words I used in this toolbar and the Google search bar, I'm going to get results accordingly. And the websites or the listings that have fit these exact words, like the websites that have these exact words, are going to be ranked much higher than the ones that have slightly more complicated words. So that is search engine optimization, which basically means using terms in your products that are frequently used by consumers to look for your product. So whatever you expect people to type in their search bars when they're looking for products or looking for your product, then you're going to add that to your Shopify product. So how do you actually go on about finding these words before you actually add them to your product? Well, there are many different keyword research tools available for you to search the volume of keywords. Like Helium 10 is one of the great tools. You can go into their tools section over here, go into the black box list, and you can find different keywords over here. You can just select the keywords and look for those. Or if you don't want to go there, you can also use their reverse keyword search. So you can use the Cerebro, Magnet 2, or My List, or Misspellinator to see the misspelling checkers. So let's say if we do Magnet 2, and then you can enter, like, let's say I'm selling toys, so I can just search for toys and I can see similar keywords or specific phrases that are going to be used by most shoppers or most people that are searching for those. So I can find those specific phrases and then add them onto my Shopify store. So I'm just going to search for that, and you can see the search volume. You can see the word frequencies. I have toy, old, year, girls, boys, kids, gifts, and all those. And if I scroll down, I have large dinosaur, drones for kids, drones for children, fidget toys for autism, fidget toys for kids, Lego for 4-year-old. These are like super searched words, and you can see the search volume for each of these words, and you can also see the search volume trend. And you can pick the one with the highest search volume and that has a increasing search volume trend to add to your Shopify store. Now, other than Helium 10, there are other tools like Keywords Everywhere. This is a Chrome extension. You can click on Add to Chrome over here. You can click on Add Extension, and then you can just add this extension onto your Google Chrome. Now you can see it has been enabled, so I've added this extension, and I'm just going to pin it over here, and I can turn it on, and now I can do bulk keyword data. I can analyze page content. I can see bulk trends data and see what are the current keywords that people are searching for the most. So let's say I go onto the bulk keyword data, and you can obviously browse keywords as you go, but this is how you find the different keywords. Now, once you have keywords, so let's say I'm doing toys with the Helium 10 example that I was doing. So I realized that drones for kids and drones for children are like two popular keywords and that have a increasing search volume, although the trend is currently decreasing, but they did have like quite a increasing search volume, and they have a magnet IQ score which is pretty high, especially on drones for kids. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto my Shopify store, and I'm going to go into my product section, and I'm just going to create a new product for this, but obviously you're going to optimize your previous products as well. So whatever previous products that you have, you can optimize those as well, but I'm going to click on add product over here, and once I click on add product, I'm just going to add the titles. So previously, as I would just add toy drone to the title, now I'm going to add toy drone for kids because I know in my keyword research that I have toy drones for kids is more popular. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this title. Now what I'm going to do in the description is I'm going to make as good use of my keywords as possible. So with your Helium 10 tool, try to fit in as many of these keywords in your description. Make sure it's not too repetitive. You don't want to sound like you're some Chinese seller from AliExpress that is like trying to bunch in as much keywords as possible. But as the flow of language goes, you want to add as many as you can. So this is a toy drone safe for kids and children. And then I'm going to go into my helium-10 and it said drones for kids. So I want to add drones for kids are not dangerous at all. This product has blah 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 safety features. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my keyword research and I'm just going to look for other keywords over here. And you can add some of the word frequencies words is here as well, the ones that have good frequency. So you can add, like, this is a toy for girls and boys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that as well, toy for girls and boys, like this. And now after that, you're going to add your image, you're going to add your price, and then you are going to add whatever you want over here. So after that, I'm going to just click on this. And now you can see this is what my search engine listing is looking like at the bottom. So Shopify gives you your search engine listing preview at your bottom. So this is what it's going to look like. But I want to change the toy drone for kids. I just wanted to say drones for kids. So I'm going to click on edit website SEO, and this is going to give you the option to edit your title. So I'm just going to add that to drones for kids, boys and girls. So obviously this is like a bit unrealistic, but I'm just trying to fit in 2 keywords. But you can make it a bit more seamless. You can make it a bit more natural, obviously, for your actual store. So for your actual store, you want it to be a bit more seamless and a bit more natural. Now, below that I have the description, and you're going to add your meta description. So make sure that you're adding a good one. And then you have your URL handle. So this is another very important part where you have access to optimize the SEO. So for optimizing the SEO, it just says toy drone for kids. So whenever you create a new product, the search engine listing is going to be titled, and the URL handle both are going to be the title that you add for the product. But make sure that you change it later on, because you want this to be search engine optimized, but the title for the product can be a bit more professional looking or a bit more better sounding than just a keyword. So for the URL handle, I want it to be drone for kids. So I want to make sure to add that extra S, because that is what people are searching for. And make sure you add those dashes. And you might be wondering, why am I adding dashes? That is because when people search, they add spaces, and the work of spaces is done by dashes in the URL world. So you're just going to add those dashes in the place of spaces. And now you're just going to click on save over here. And now you have a SEO optimized product. Now you might be wondering that, okay, if you update any previous product according to SEO, search engine optimization results, why don't you see the difference in your web traffic? Well, don't worry. You're going to actually find the difference in web traffic after like a while. You can request Google to update your website to get like an updated map of your website, and then you might get the update instantly. But Google, after a couple of weeks, Google does web browsing and web hunting, and through that they update their SEO. So it might take a couple of weeks for you to see actual changes in regards to your SEO. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you're now able to add products with SEO optimization. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment box down below, and I will make sure to answer them as quickly as possible. And like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe for more content like this, and I will catch you guys in the next video.